I want to encourage all of you to read Matthew chapter 5, going way down to 7. And I'm going to tell you why in a few moments. Throughout all of that scripture, he's telling us the do's and don'ts of how we should live our lives according to the will of God. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to go all the way into it at the moment. But I do want to share some things at the end in chapter 7 that may shock you and that I need to explain a little bit more. Throughout all of that scripture, the Lord was basically saying at the end the fate of those who do or do not do the things that he said in his sermon. I'm going to quickly go down to Matthew chapter 7, verse 21 through 27. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Therefore, whoever has these things of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on a rock. And the rain descended, and the flood came, and the winds blew, and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, the flood came, and the winds blew, and beat on that house, and it fell, and great was its fall. We can safely say that whatever Jesus was preaching and saying was of the will of the Father. Jesus is warning us that we should follow his way and listen to his teaching. Not only listen, but do what he says. And we should always focus on what his will is, which is essentially the Father's will. And in the end, gloriously enter into the kingdom of heaven. If you wish to hear more, please let me know. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time.